Yeah, there's a video I'm making because of the people who said that because of bad governance in Nigeria, it is the reason why crime and criminality is in a very high rate. When boys put themselves into fraud, armed robbery, kidnapping, we tend to give them some excuses by claiming that it's bad governance that is doing it. And this thing has become so much that I had to even ask myself, how bad is this country? How bad is Nigeria as a country? I know it's not as it's supposed to be in any way, in any way at all. But if actually bad leadership is actually the thing that is leading to crime that are being committed, then that should simply mean that these countries in Africa with the poorest economies, where there are people who live below $1, this country should, kidnappings, armed robbery, and other sort of crimes should be like those countries should be the last thing you should ever think of visiting in your mind for security and survival, at least safety reason. So because of the talks, I felt like Nigeria must have been maybe the worst country in the world, you know. But I decided to check countries with the lowest economy and poverty this thing in Africa. I realized that number one, according to Google, is South Sudan. South Sudan. South Sudan might be having problems, but the problems they're having are more politically than individualistic. Where crimes, kidnappings, killing, all these things happens. It's mostly political, religious as well. Where, kind of religiously influenced crimes go on. Burundi, Central African Republic, Malawi, Madagascar, Mozambique, Niger and Chad, Democratic Republic of Congo, Sierra Leone and Somalia. These are some of the top countries in Africa, good morning, with a very poor economy, where poverty is so much ravaging the citizens. But guess what? These countries, when it comes in terms of individual crimes, those countries are far lower than Nigeria. Take it or leave it. Anene is a non-notable criminal in Nigeria who existed during the time Nigeria was among the, if not, was the leading economy in Africa. Mention a lot of armed robbers, you can mention notable ones. Some were killed by the Bakassi boys, the Sakaba. So all those things are just useless excuses.